Goals from Robert Lewandowski and Arjen Robben had given Bayern a commanding lead at half-time, but Ulreich's error and a late equaliser from Daniel Davi saw Wolfsburg rescue an unlikely point in Munich. Since losing to Hoffenheim a fortnight ago, Carlo Ancelotti's team had won 3 games in a row coming into Friday's fixture, but a lackluster performance underlined their early season problems. It was the first time in 6 years that Bayern had failed to win after holding a 20 lead. Bayern Munich's German keeper Sven Ulreich fails to save the ball. Source AFP: Wolfsburg didn't win the point today, we gave it to them, Thomas Müller told Sky Sports. We made life very easy for them at the back. Compared to the last 2 games, this performance was a step backwards. Munich remains a happy hunting ground for new Wolfsburg coach Martin Schmidt. The Swiss made the habit of frustrating Bayern during his time as Mainz coach, managing a win and a draw from his last 2 visits to the Allianz Arena. Not many people expected us to get a point this evening, said goal scorer Davi. The coach hasn't had much time with us, but HES really brought us back to life. His positivity has brought an energy to the dressing room. Wolfsburg's players celebrate scoring. Source: AFP's side kept Bayern at bay for half an hour before Lewandowski opened the scoring from the penalty spot on 33 minutes. Brought down in the box by Marcel Tisserand, Lewandowski coolly slotted the ball past Koen Casteels to score his 7th goal in 6 games this season. 10 minutes later, Robben doubled the lead. Given space on the edge of the area, the Dutchman's low shot ricocheted off Rafinha wrong-foot Casteels and make it 20. Bayern Munich's Polish striker Robert Lewandowski. Source: Robben had 2 chances to seal victory early in the second half, first hitting a half volley over the crossbar, and then dragging the ball wide in a one-on-one situation with Casteels. With Bayern looking comfortable, a mistake from Ulreich gifted Wolfsburg a route back into the game in the 56th minute. A stand-in for the injured Manuel Neuer, but Ulreich misjudged a long-range free kick from Maximilian Arnold, allowing the ball to slip through his fingers and into the net. We're not going to blame Sven, Bayern defender Mats Hummels told Sky Sports. He has kept goal brilliantly for us this season, particularly against Schalke. We all make mistakes from time to time. At 21, Wolfsburg sensed their opportunity, as Yunus Mali repeatedly threatened Bayern on the left flank. Bayern Munich's Dutch midfielder Arjen Robben scores. Source: after both Robben and Ribery missed chances at the other end, Bayern were eventually punished for their sluggishness in defense, as Davi grabbed the equalizer on 83 minutes. Latching onto a deep cross from Paul Verhaag, Davi was completely unmarked as he headed the ball past Ulreich from close range. Radamel Falcao scored a brace as French champions Monaco romped to a 40 thumping of Lille at the Stade Pierre-Mauroy on Friday to pile the pressure on home coach Marcelo Bielsa. Steven Jovetic and Rachid Ghezzal put Monaco in control at halftime with their first goals for the club since joining from Inter Milan and Lyon respectively. The informed Falcao piled more misery onto the hosts with a second-half brace to reach 11 league goals for the season. Monaco move level on points with early leaders Paris Saint-Germain, who visit Montpellier on Saturday, while Monaco will turn their attentions to Tuesday's Champions League clash with Porto. Now is the moment to prepare for the match with Porto. For us, the next match is always the most important, said Monaco coach Leonardo Jardim, winning 40 at Lille. It's a great result. New Lille coach Bielsa is under increasing pressure, as his men are now winless in 6 matches since their opening day victory over Nantes, a run during which they have only scored once. The Argentinian had insisted earlier in the week that he would not walk out on the club like he did at Marseille 2 years ago, but his team's pitiful display could test his resolve. Monaco started on the front foot against a Lille outfit shot of confidence. After winger Ronnie Lopez had gone close, former Manchester City striker Jovetic grabbed the opening goal in the 24th minute. Monaco's forward Steven Jovetic celebrates after scoring. Source: AFP: the Montenegrin international created space for a shot with a clever turn, before picking out the bottom corner from the edge of the box for his first goal for Jardim's men. It didn't take long for another closer season signing to get off the mark for the Principality outfit, as former Lyon winger Ghezzal made it 6 minutes later. Fullback Almami Toura, playing in place of the suspended Djibril Sidibe, burst down the right-hand side and picked out the onrushing Ghezzal, who slammed the ball past home goalkeeper Mike Maignan. A hapless Lille finally had a shot in anger on the stroke of half-time, as Luis Araújo fired wide. That effort proved to be a false ray of hope though, as Monaco captain Falcao became the first player to reach 10 goals in any of Europe's top 5 leagues this season just 3 minutes into the second period. Monaco's Colombian forward Radamel Falcao celebrates after scoring. Source AFP: the Colombian showed his predatory instincts by meeting a rebound in the area with a bullet header into the back of the net. Lopez had a shot well saved by Maignan after Falcao's clever knockdown, before the former Manchester United flop converted a penalty to add further gloss to the scoreline. The 31-year-old has now scored 2 or more goals 4 times in his 7 league games so far this term. In Friday's first match, Mario Balotelli scored his 6th goal of the season in all competitions as Nice fought back from 2 goals down to draw 22 with Angers at the Allianz Riviera. The visitors forged ahead thanks to first-half goals from Mateo Pavlovic and Carl Toto Ekambi, but Balotelli's spot kick and Ismail Traore's comical own goal handed Nice a point. PSG will take on Montpellier without the injured Neymar for the first time since the Brazilians' world record move from Barcelona, as they look to make it 7 wins from 7 to kick off the campaign. Nice's Italian forward Mario Balotelli. Source: veteran Italian coach Gianni Di Biase was named the new coach of Alaves on Friday and will face European champions Real Madrid on Saturday in his first assignment. Di Biase, 61, and the former coach of Torino, Brescia, Modena and Levante, replaces Luis Zubeldia, who was sacked last weekend after just 4 games of the season. He also took Albania to Euro 2016. Alaves are second bottom of La Liga without a point and without a goal to their name after 5 matches. Only Malaga, with a worse goal difference, are below them. Gianni Di Biase. Source: Getty Images.